Hi, how long are you going to be in the same position that you were last year, this year? How long are you going to say, I will go forward, I will move on, next year will definitely will happen for me? No, no, no. At the end of this year, I have to be in that place. How long are you going to be where you are? You are female and you aspire for a more senior position because you're ready for the responsibility and the authority that comes with it. How long are you going to be where you are till before you get to where you want to be? Hi, I am Coach Kemi, CEO and founder of How to Think Global Consulting Empire, and I help my private clients and female corporates who aspire for senior leadership positions to think right so that they can achieve optimal performance and optimal productivity and live epic lives. Look, I was that woman. I'll be looking at my notes. I was that woman who kept saying, I will do it by next tomorrow. I'll do it before the end of this year. I'll do it. And every time I said I'll do it, I'll go away in the privacy of my own thoughts and think myself out of what I said I was going to do. I will think of all the things that are not in place so that I am not able to do them. I will think of all the people that might say you will not make it. I will think of all the people that will stand against me. I will think about all the, I will think about all the people that do not believe in me. I will think about all the people that have failed. They didn't make it. They said they would do it. They never did it. I will think of all the things I do not do well. I will keep thinking my way out of it. And in every single thought was a handcuff on my hand. It handcuffed me, and the handcuff got tighter and tighter, and my arms, they were this way before, free to do all kinds of things. They got closer and closer and closer and closer and tighter till I couldn't do anything. I couldn't do anything. I was shackled. I was in prison, but no one had put that on me. I had put it on myself with my own thoughts until I came around to accepting that, Kemi, this is yours to do or and undo. Kemi, no one else can do this for you. And so I came to a conclusion that I had to do something about my thoughts because it was affecting my do. My actions were not showing up. And behavior, like Gary Blair says, never lies. Behavior never lies. And so I decided, take control, Kemi. You need to be responsible because you cannot take the next step until you've taken the first step. And whatever the first step brings, it brings. And so one of the clients I work with, she lives in Bangalore. She says, Kemi, you have a BS sensor. I said, what does that mean? She says, no one can say any BS to you. You pick it up and you say, that thinking is absolute nonsense. This is what you need to do. The reason you're thinking the reason you want to do this is because you're thinking this way. She says, I've tried all kinds of things and I'm not able to get it past you. I said, thank you. So I am Coach Kemi, the one with the BS sensor. I am able to pick up stinking thinking like that. How long do you want to be pregnant for? How long do you want to carry the baby of your senior level positions? How long do you want to carry the baby of ideas you will let loose once you occupy that position? How long do you want to carry the idea of commanding a certain amount of money so that you can serve others with the money? How long do you want to be pregnant with the idea of leading your own organization? How long is a woman pregnant for? 9 months? If she goes into 10 months, if she goes into 45 weeks, if she goes into 50, 60, 70 weeks, we say 1 is abnormal, 2, there is a problem, 3, she might get sick. That's exactly what's happening to you because your thoughts are what makes you pregnant. What you are pregnant with is what you plant on the ground of your mind. And then the next thing I'll hear you saying is, oh, is your mindset. Is your mindset. What mindset? How long do you want to be pregnant with all these amazing ideas for. When do you want to go into labor? Are you not going to nurture it with the right thoughts? Are you not going to, let me look at my notes, nurture it with the right thoughts? Are you not going to let it grow? In nurturing it, you are letting it grow. A pregnant woman gives birth to a whole child because she nurtures it with what she eats, how she takes care of herself, the exercise she does, the rest. And the child is growing. Is your idea growing? Is your desire growing? Is your aspiration growing? Because what the mother can do as the child grows is not limited, but is a bit tougher, is a bit harder. You know, the way she rolls on the bed and how quickly she can walk. Is your idea growing? And when are you going to bring to birth? When are you going to bring to birth? How long are you going to sit at the seat of your own emotions, your own thoughts, and just say, well, you know, it's because I've always been like this. You know, nobody else, every woman in my family, we've always been like this. We all behave the same way. When we get to the age of 30, in fact, I've heard some women say, you know, in my family, when women get to the age of 50, they get cancer. So I'm 51 now, I don't know how I've missed it. Hello! Do you want to catch it? Do you want to invite it in? It's simply by how you think. You say, I firmly believe that every success is first a thought. The guy that started PayPal, the co-founder, Peter Thiel, let me read to you what he said. He said, if you go back 20 or 25 years, I wish I would have known that there was no need to wait. I went to college, I went to law school, I worked in law and banking, though not for terribly long. But not until I started PayPal did I fully realize that you don't have to wait to start something big. You don't have to wait to start something big. You don't need all this What qualification do you need to start PayPal? He started it himself. What qualification do you keep going for and say, oh, I need this, I need that. Oh, when I get this qualification, but have they promoted you? You need to work on how you think, and how you think is determining the results that you are getting and the results you've got so far. So if what I've shared with you interests you, and if this is what you are actually looking to do, you want to be that amazing woman who works in corporate, who aspires for a more senior position, well, I'd like to invite you to a 3.5-hour half-day VIP day. It's virtual, so you can join me from anywhere in the world, and we will be looking at how to control your emotions so that you don't become cold or without being cold. That's what we'll look at, because your emotions tend to be the seat of every decision you make. They say people buy from emotion and make a decision through logic. Yeah, it makes sense. I'll buy it. I'll get that. But when they want to spend money, oh, it's going to help me feel better. It's going to help. Oh, I'm going to get the promotion. If you do not know how to harness your emotions so that it works for you, works for your organization's bottom line, works with there's a win-win between you and your colleagues, then you will not go too far very quickly, because the seat of it all is your thoughts, and your thoughts determine your emotions. So let me tell you what we are going to cover. In the 3.5 hours we'll be together. Before we actually meet, it's via application only, and there's a link in the title section where you can get the application. But let me tell you what we're going to do. Before we actually meet, we'll hop on the phone for about 45 minutes to an hour to determine exactly where you are emotionally, where you need to be emotionally. When I say emotionally, I'm talking about how you think and the gap. And so that we can both know where we are going, we're on the same page, and I can create a schedule, a step-by-step plan for us to follow when we actually meet virtually. So in the first hour, we are in the first 45 minutes, that's what we're going to do offline on the phone. When we come online, I'm going to work with you in the first 45 minutes when we are face-to-face online, a step-by-step process to, hi Dion, a step-by-step process called the READY formula for promotion. READY is an acronym I created. Hi, Ruth. It's an acronym I created that will enable you in that time to determine whether, hi, Ruth, whether you are ready for what we're going to do. You are ready for this promotion. You are ready for this senior position. Are you actually ready for the authority and the responsibility that comes with that aspiration that you have? In the next hour, we will look at the relationship between your RQ and your ERQ. RQ is your relationship quotient, and ERQ is your emotional resilience quotient. You see, your relationships are only as strong as you know how to control your emotions. And so we will learn in that hour how to use your emotions so that you win, your colleagues win, the senior executive in your organization win. The bottom line of your organization is touched because you now know how to control yourself. Whether it's a tough season, it's a busy season, it's a put your head down, we don't go until 8 p.m. season. Your ability to control your emotions and relate with your colleagues and in fact your other stakeholders makes every difference. So that's 2 hours and 45 minutes. And then in the last in the next hour, we will role play. We will role play and look at what we have talked about, but role playing, and you will have some homework. Now, during this session, it will help us to determine if there are other emotions that have not actually you've not talked about. They've been hidden. You've not talked about them, and we will address those so that you can actually be free. And in the last 45 minutes, what we shall be doing there is we will recap. We will look at what we've looked at, and we'll look at it again, and I will answer any questions you may have. And then we end it. I'll be sending you home with what I call my Think Fast, Think Strong template. It will help you do just that. You see, in the world we are today, there is no time to be thinking at the pace of a snail. You need to be able to think offensively, not defensively. And that template will help you forever. So you'll be going away with that. So that's what we'll be doing in the 3.5-hour session. So if this sounds like what you are after, the investment for you for that half-day VIP day, virtual, and it holds only on Wednesdays, and because you can join me from anywhere in the world, we will be planning a time that's suitable for both of us. The investment is only £997. And once you fill out the application form, you send it right back by clicking submit. I will come back to you within 24 hours and we'll plan the date when we can hop on the phone for 45 minutes to decide whether where you are. Now, that application form process is important because it's not everyone that's ready. It's not everyone that wants, they say it with their mouth, but with their hearts, they do not want it. So once more, let me tell you who this is for. You need to be female, working in the corporate space. You are also ready for authority and responsibility. You aspire for more. You are audacious. You are an amazing thinker already, or you are willing to learn to be one. And you are that woman who moves mountains. And you want to be able to move mountains regularly because you can. That's how you are made. Well, click on the link in the comments above and simply click on the application form, fill it out, send it right back to me, and I will get back to you within 24 hours. God bless you once again. Determine with your thoughts how long you want to be pregnant for before you give birth to your dream, your aspiration, your idea, your goal. It all starts with how you think. Stay strong. I'm Coach Kemi. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.